Hello everyone, this is Illusion, and today we're gonna go through the news that was released earlier today on the Japanese livestream for the DanMemo Kino's Collab rerun event that is coming out in a couple of days. Since this is my first DanMemo video, I would like to tell you guys a little bit about myself and my DanMemo experience, which is that I've been playing on the EU server ever since its release about 4.5 months ago. And I'm a part, or more specifically a sub-leader of the top 3 EU Familia, EOG, Eden of Gaming. The news, translations, and the posts we're gonna be looking at now are all coming from either the official DanMemo Facebook page, the Discord server, or the translators that translated the info during the live stream. So I would like to thank them. And I would also like to thank Simhao for cross-posting the news to our Discord server, which, if you want to join, I will include a link down in the description below. So we can start by looking at the first screenshot, which tells us that by clearing the event that is coming out, we're gonna get a 4-star guaranteed 11 ticket and a 3-star traveler Kino, which I guess is a free unit now for this event. I'm a little bit surprised by it being a 3-star instead of a 4-star, because that is what we are used to. So we'll see how actually okay that unit is. Usually all the 3-star free units are not very relevant to the meta anyways. And by clearing the event, we're also getting a 4-star foreign traveler Kino and Hermes, which, if I know my facts correctly, was a part of the summonable banner when the event last came out. Also, just since we're getting a 4-star guaranteed ticket, I want to remind everybody that in mid-March, the gacha and special exchange lineup will be updated. So if you have any tickets saved up, like I've been doing, I've been saving the tickets up. You should save them until the gacha pool actually gets updated to get more chances of getting the units that were not in the banner, not in the lineup before. So that's mostly like the new units from the crossing resort event and stuff like that. Okay, so moving on from there, we also have other details to look at. The key points that they noted are gonna happen in this Kino's Journey event are that the story is co-authored by both the authors of Kino's Journey and DanMachi, that we're getting a 4-star guaranteed 11 draw from Labyrinth Country, and that units will be adjusted for the collab events that have appeared in the past. And we've already seen this with Data Live events, where units that appeared in the past banners when the event was first released got buffed slightly, but that didn't actually make them competitively viable in any of the modes. So I'm guessing the same is gonna happen here, but we can always look at the units when they actually get buffed or released in the game. Other than that, we're getting 3 new units, and all of them are physical type strength attackers, and we're just gonna quickly look at them and say the important things about them. So the first one is Kino, Food Fighter Kino, which we can see the art for here. She is a mixed, I guess. She has a single target skill, and she has multiple target skills, and she buffs herself for crit rate, guard rate, counter rate, and earth damage. And she does increase damage for every crit buff on herself, on her SA, her skill 2 and skill 3. And she also does 50% increased damage on counters, which is what we've seen with Goblin Slayer and Argonaut in the past, and it's been very valuable in Record Buster, for example, where counters matter a lot. The next unit we're getting is Alan, which has a really strong, really high agility of 1250, and the strength is pretty okay as well. The Skill 1 removes debuffs on strength and agility on allies. The skill 2 buffs himself only for strength, agility, dexterity, and earth damage. And his essay does the same, but at a higher rate. And he does increased damage for every agility buff on his skill 3. So he looks like, I guess, an all-around unit that does some buffing, some debuffing. But compared to other units that do a similar kind of percentage of buffing, so like, for example, a 25% agility buff, usually that buff is for the entire team and not just for the unit itself. So we'll see how relevant Alan will actually end up being, but I have a feeling that he is going to be the strongest one out of the 3 new units that we're getting. Other than that, he obviously has a really strong high agility rate or stat, so he's gonna be pretty fast. I don't think we've ever seen any agility be like higher than 1150, so this is quite the stat. I guess we'll always have to see. The Alfric is also like the other two physical unit, strength and earth type, and he does buff himself and allies for strength, dexterity, and earth damage. He actually has a super single target attack. He's actually a single target attack unit all around. And his skill 3 extends buffs and debuffs for 1 turn. So he can be really good if you don't have the OG Haru, which extends the buffs and debuffs for 2 turns. Other than that, he does an essay where he buffs his essay gouge for 100%. So he also seems like a good unit all around, especially, like I said, if you don't have the Haru. And his stats are also decently high on both the agility and strength. Obviously not as high as on the Alan though. Okay, so apparently we skipped over the detail here that we're also getting the episode 37 and 38 added into the game, which we've been teased on in the game itself. We've known it's coming out, so this is some extra iris by doing the missions, and I'm guessing it's also gonna be a 3-star ticket, 3-star 11 draw ticket, like we've gotten on the past couple of episode releases. And the 7th zone and equipment ascension will become available. This is what we are able to see here. This has also been spoiled in the last live stream we had, and now we actually get the details for it. So the equipment ascension information is available here. By using the new 2 materials, the sharp carbonado and the ultra mafic rock. Okay, interesting names for it actually. You're able to upgrade or increase your equipment that is already level 60 to level 65, 70, 75, all the way up to level 90. And the weapons are getting enemy guard rate on attack decreases on level 70, penetration damage increases on level 80, and critical damage increases on level 90. I don't know how much that is going to increase it by, but obviously any increase for it is going to make your unit stronger, so we're going to look forward to that. It also looks like it's not going to be a paid thing. It looks like all the materials are going to be earnable in the game, which is always nice. And the armor is getting counter rate on the attack decreases, so I guess on level 70 your units are going to counter rate on the attack decreases. Oh, okay, so enemy units are gonna counter less often. Critical rate when attack decreases. This probably means that you are going to be critted less, and penetration rate when attack decreases. Also, you are going to be hit with a penetration attack less often. So this looks very valuable. Hopefully you get enough materials to upgrade more of the items. Obviously it's gonna be like over some period of time. We're not gonna be able to increase all the armor levels immediately. So I guess we're going to have to be pretty conservative with these and only use it on armor and weapons that we're gonna use and already have good stats. As for the equipment, I'm thinking about making a equipment crafting rehammering guide. So if you would like to see that, let me know in the description in the comments below. And the 7 zone info, the screenshot here is actually pretty small, so let me open it up. Okay. Regarding the 7th zone, it's an event where units of various elements participate. Monsters of various elements and types will appear, and you can battle efficiently by using an advantage of element attacks and form different parties to challenge unique monsters. Okay, so basically we're gonna have to use the element that is strong against the element that the monsters are going to be. More info I'm guessing we're gonna get, but from the 14th, no, from the 12th until the 14th, there's gonna be a wind zone and a thunder zone. I'm not sure if this means that we are gonna have to use thunder and wind units, or that thunder and wind is the type of the event and we're gonna have to use units that are strong against those types. We're gonna see that when it comes out. It's actually only in 2 days, so I'm looking forward to that. We're actually getting a ton when this gets released. And from the 15th to the 17th is gonna be a dark zone and a light zone, similarly to the wind zone and the thunder zone. But you can battle with 2 different types of enemies for 3 days each. So the events are gonna last for 3 days. Monsters with 4 different elements. Yeah, I'm not sure which one of the 2 is. Okay. And then the calculation of scores. Damage. Okay, so default score x battle turn. Maximum damage and total damage received. So I'm guessing it's gonna be all the things combined. So basically you're gonna try to defeat the monsters as fast as possible with a high hitting attack and with taking as little damage as possible. Those 3 are gonna be the things that increase your score. So it makes it even more interesting, and it makes it even more so important to optimize your lineup. And the rewards we're getting for it is first time clear the 2 new materials for increasing the levels. So that's really good. And then there's all kinds of crafting items and valleys and iris. So that's cool. Okay. Now I need to hide this. There we go. And then also we're getting the Familia wargame, which was moved for a week due to a bug with Elfie. So that's also gonna happen along with a Valis training wargame. So Familia wargame. If you want to know more details about Familia wargame, also let me know. I could also theoretically make a video about that. The 1000 days anniversary gives us up to 1000 iris, so that's amazing. Obviously iris we always need. 100 iris every day from the 14th to the 23rd. That's nice, so make sure to log in every day to get the iris, and then also log in during the event to receive presents. So 10 hero lights, 8 shark carbonados, and 8 ultra mafic rocks. So the materials we looked at before for upgrading your armor and Ascension fauna. So this is obviously amazing. The rewards here are insane. So definitely make sure to log in here. And then the anniversary login gives just the materials we usually use. I myself am looking forward to getting the 10 million valleys because I've been because I've been using it all the time and I usually don't have a lot of it left. So that's another. Make sure to log in every day to get all the items. 1000 days anniversary bundle. So this is the stuff you buy with money. Oh, with paid iris. 4-time limited Unix exchange. Okay, so that's people who don't have a Haru will also, I guess, be able to buy the unit exchange ticket. Wait, 4-star limited unit exchange. Okay. So that's probably a Starbond then. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing that's Starbond. Adventure ticker, assist ticket. So just basically bundles for paid. So if you're free to play, you don't have to worry about any of that. And then the rerun banners, which we're getting. These are the banners that were out when the Kino's Journey first got released. So this is the first one with Hermes and two units which I don't know the name of because I actually have not watched Kino's Journey. Maybe I will to get ready for the event, but I mean just to know the characters and get connections with them. But right now I don't know who the units are. Same for this, 2 new units and a Hestia. As for the new, I mean all the Kino's Journey units are new units that you don't actually have in DanMemo yet, so getting just one copy of each character is valuable because in the long term you get more than 400 iris just from leveling up their CP. So I'm guessing for the old units that aren't going to be that good, if you have iris to spend, I usually recommend people to just summon to get one copy of each unit, but don't like go overboard trying to do that. Reverse trap banner. Visitor from the academy. Is this battle against the nesting monster? Is this the Kino? Let me look this up. Is this? Okay, yeah, this is the Food Fighter Kino, I guess, banner. First, fourth, and 10 draw. Okay, so this is the Kino banner. Just a single unit banner is good if you wanna get MLB get this unit to MLB, but I myself am probably just gonna do 1 draw to get her guaranteed to have the character. And then the summary of events is what we've already looked at just through everything, so you can read this. Let me see if there's anything else we haven't mentioned. Bonus Iris campaign is bonus Iris campaign, I guess, is just the login bonuses and stuff like that. But okay, that's pretty much it. If there's anything else you'd want to see me cover, or if you have feedback, I guess I was, as you probably noticed, I'm actually quite nervous doing this, so just hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.